The NFL landscape is currently shifting beneath our feet as we witness a potential tectonic shift involving two of the most scrutinized and talented signal callers in the professional game today, the ice-cold Joe Burrow and the Philadelphia phenom Jalen Hurts. If the Philadelphia Eagles truly want to shake up the league and rewrite their destiny for the next decade, there is a monster deal sitting right on the table that could change everything. This is not just idle speculation. It is a strategic pivot based on a series of seismic comments and performance dips that have executives across the league leaning in with intense curiosity. This week brought a stunning and remarkably raw moment from one of the NFL's most elite players. Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow expressed what can only be described as utter disillusionment with his current situation in the Queen City. The Bengals, traditionally a franchise known for being loath to overspend on supporting casts, are currently being crushed under the weight of several massive contracts. We are looking at Burrow's own 5-year, $275 million deal, combined with the looming financial burdens of star wide receivers Jamar Chase, who secured a 4-year, $161 million extension, and T. Higgins on a 4-year, $115 million deal. This financial trifecta has effectively kneecapped the team's ability to build a complete and balanced roster, leaving them on track to miss the postseason for the third consecutive year. Burrow's recent words on Wednesday, December 11, resonated like a funeral bell for his tenure. He stated, "If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot, and if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for?" So that's the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table. That does not sound like a man committed to a long-term rebuild. It sounds like a superstar athlete who is mentally packing his bags. ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter confirmed that teams around the league took immediate notice of these comments, recognizing that a window might be opening to acquire a generational talent who feels his prime is being wasted in a losing environment. Now, let us flip the script and look at the situation in City of Brotherly Love. Jalen Hurts is currently grappling with what many analysts are calling the worst stretch of his professional career. Just months ago, Hurts was celebrated as a hero after a Super Bowl MVP performance in a dominant victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. However, in the NFL, success is often fleeting. In a disastrous Week 14 matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers, Hurts looked completely unrecognizable. He recorded career highs in turnovers with 5 total, including 4 interceptions in a heartbreaking overtime loss. The Eagles' offense was stagnant, managing only 1 touchdown throughout the entire contest, a miraculous 52-yard run by Saquon Barkley that masked the underlying systemic failures of the passing game. While Hurts maintained his composure after the game, stating my success and greatness are not linear, and that he remains confident in his ability to respond, the Philadelphia front office must be asking hard questions. When you have a roster this talented with weapons like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, you simply cannot afford to have a quarterback who regresses during the most critical stretches of the season. The pressure in Philadelphia is a unique animal, and the patience of the fan base is wearing thin as they watch their championship window potentially slide away. So how does Howie Roseman fix this? You look at recent history for the blueprint. In 2021, the Los Angeles Rams executed a blockbuster trade that changed the league. They sent Jared Goff along with 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick to the Detroit Lions in exchange for Matthew Stafford. The result was an immediate Super Bowl trophy in Stafford's first season. The Eagles are in a perfect position to replicate this exact move. In this scenario, Jalen Hurts takes over the Jared Goff role, a highly paid, talented starter who needs a fresh start in a new system. Joe Burrow takes over the Stafford role as the elite veteran missing piece who can elevate a championship-ready roster to the promised land. From a financial perspective, this deal could actually appeal to the Bengals' notoriously frugal owner Mike Brown. Jalen Hurts' contract is approximately $20 million cheaper than Burrow's, standing at 5 years and $255 million. By making this trade, the Bengals get a proven winner who has played on the biggest stage, plus a massive haul of draft picks to fix their porous defense and struggling offensive line. It allows Cincinnati to reset their cap situation while remaining competitive in the AFC North. For the Philadelphia Eagles, the move is a no-brainer. They would be acquiring a quarterback who is widely considered one of the top 5 players at his position despite his recent injury history. Burrow is a surgical pocket passer who thrives in high-pressure situations, precisely the kind of player who could maximize the vertical threats of the Eagles' receiving core. Imagine the efficiency of the Philadelphia offense with Burrow's quick release and elite decision-making behind that stellar offensive line. The technical analysis suggests that Burrow's skill set might actually be a better fit for the modern NFL schemes being implemented by Kellen Moore. While Hurts' mobility is a weapon, his recent struggles with field vision and ball security have become a liability. Burrow, conversely, excels at reading defenses pre-snap and getting the ball out to his playmakers in space. Ultimately, the question remains, who says no first? Burrow has a no-trade clause, but the prospect of moving from a team in decline to a perennial contender in Philadelphia might be too tempting to pass up. For the Bengals, the draft capital offered by Roseman would be historical.
We are talking about a potential dynasty-altering move that would reverberate through the league for the next decade. As the trade deadline and the offseason approach, all eyes will be on these two franchises. Will the Eagles take the ultimate gamble to secure their future, or will they stay the course with Hurts? The stakes have never been higher, and the clock is ticking for two of the NFL's most prominent organizations to decide their fate. This is the ultimate football drama.